Chat. Plum is alive. Plum is alive. As normal. Really sweaty. But that's what we're here to be, you know? We're here to be sweaty. Not really. We're here to play Jank. What's up? Welcome to the Jank Tank. It is Thursday evening. It's like 95 degrees outside. We're gonna play some Magic together. Not really sure what's on the agenda, even though I already put it on the overlay. But let's mess around a little bit. I think today I want to take another crack at Big Red. A while ago on stream, we played this list. Whoa, sorry. That I called Skredless Red. Which is just like a mono red mid-range list. I had a small energy package with Raptor, Blast, or Discharge, and Amulet. I was playing main deck Streaming Nemesis, Season Pyro, Bone Crusher, and then Chandra, Pia, Nalar. Just like, I don't know, good, valuable cards. Was okay, didn't love it. I want to try this variation, which I think might be spicy. We're playing Solar Transformer as an additional way to ramp, but also give us energy. So now we have this sort of 4-card package. We're still playing Koth and Chandra. I'm main decking Anger of the Gods. I have some big dragons at the top end. But I really want to try playing K-Command. I was playing Blood Sun to kind of hurt Eldrazi, but it wasn't very good. The one thing I wanted to do before we start is just possibly look for... I'm playing this plus this as colorless. I mean, we also have Solar Transformer, but I'm not entirely sold. But I'm just looking for anything else that deals, or I'm sorry, taps for a colorless. Chat, what if we play Handwear Battlements? We're not going to, but what if we did? Pretty fire, huh? No. Is there not? Do we not have anything else that taps for colorless? I guess we could play a couple starting towns, but I think we're probably just better off playing like a Painlands. Maybe just like 2 Shivan Reef. Just to throw people off too, you know? Turn 1 Shivan Reef. Who knows what we could be on. There's also some other energy stuff that we could mess with, but I don't think I'm going to. But I feel like Kozilek's Command is a catch-all, relatively. It does a lot, so I just want to test this out and see how it goes. We're also playing Shanty as our other piece of removal that kind of scales with the game. I was playing Pinnacle Monk, but I cut those because I want to sort of maximize the amount of mountains we have. But now looking at this, only 8 kind of sucks. Let's just see if we can get away with 12 sources of colorless. And if we can't, we will adjust. We're gonna play this in best of 3. So here's my sideboard. Not anything great. We're playing Alpine Moon for Eldrazi and Nykthos. We're playing Needle for Sorin. Madding Hex and Roiling Vortex against random combo. Single Abrade. Hearse as additional graveyard hate outside of Kozilek's Command. And then a couple Screaming Nemesis. Just for like assorted random life gain stuff. So let's see how we do. Now, as you know, Plum plays a lot of jank on this channel, so our MMR is way down. So I'm not sure we're gonna face anything crazy that would be considered actual competitive testing. But we're gonna try our best anyways. Now, I do think... I know the qualifier is coming up. I don't know if I can actually play in it, which is rather unfortunate. But I do think some sort of big red list could do well. Maybe bigger than this, like one that might play like Ironcrag Feet into like Chandra, Awakened Inferno. Because you still get access to Anger of the Gods. You can play main deck Grave Hate. I think I'm going to rip into an Unstable Amulet first. And then we're going to try and land this Raptor next turn. Opponent seems to be maybe on Creativity. Or just on generic Eldrazi. But I know Doomwake was playing a Creativity list earlier today. And this looks like it's the same one. So I think it just spins into big creatures. So I think we want to Shanty this. Just gonna tap it for a colorless, make our spell fizzle. We'll just pass back. Dude, I thought we... It's playing like Wish Good Luck. Yeah, he's playing Big Ugin, Labyrinth. The deck's actually kind of hot. Okay, we find our land. So let's throw Chandra. We're gonna plus into Raptor. We're gonna cast this as we can for 0, just to get our energy back. And we'll probably spin Amulet end of his turn. Can't cast Kozilek's Command. So the thing we just talked about is coming to fruition here. It's weird because the person who made this deck was in Doomwitch stream and said it was not very good. We do find second Transformer. Let's Koth. We'll plus Chandra into a Transformer. Ping for 1. You put an Ugin and a Sire underneath. He's got to have Creativity in hand, right? He has triple red next turn. Let's spin Amulet. Just see what we hit. Another Solar Transformer. swing for 2. Are we gonna get ripped? Sure looks like it. He's doing it for 3. So he hits like Udin, Sire, and Bahamut, I think. Double Bahamut and Sire. So we can blow up both walkers. What do these do on the other things? Destroy, destroy, draw, and then the value of other permanents you control. Chat, you hate to see it. Let's spin into second solar, second solar. We're just gonna die. Alright. So we know... That's funny. We actually know the list he's playing. He's not really gonna he's gonna have a bunch of small tokens. But... he's not doing much with them. Is this Exile and Cast? Reveals the top card of the library until an artifact or creature card is revealed. Exiles that card. No, it's not. Let's bring in our Braids. Let's bring in our Alpine Moons. Should we bring in Maddening Hex just because? They do play a lot of that. What's not great here? I think I want to get rid of the Shanties, to be honest. Cut. I think we want to go a little more aggressive, so I think we're going to cut most of the Anger of the Gods. What else did we see from him? Bahamut. We don't really need Hearse. Alright, let's run that. We'll see how it goes, chat. Maybe... Oh, well, we know we want to update number of colorless sources. But Kozilek's Command also might just not be right for the deck, you know? Be nice to spin into a walker with these Raptors. Just gonna wish good luck. Deck is quite fast, chat. I'll give him that. I mean, he could spin into something big here on turn 3. Plays a Rebel. Rebel Belt. Puts a couple Signets into play. Fire up energy here. Swing for 4. I don't think we're going to race very well here, chat. Playing second Signet. He might just feel comfortable enough to wait multiple turns. We'll probably just hold that up. He does sack a token to gain 3. It's possible he doesn't have creativity, but you know, I'll just say that and then get Shrek done. No, he's targeting his vehicle, targeting his Signet. He's gonna spin. Let's just see what he spins into. Bahamut plus something sucks for us. Double Sire isn't the actual worst. We're gonna do this for 3, so if he swings at us, we can sack in response so he doesn't gain any life. What kills faster here? Glorybringer. If we keep hitting our lands, we probably want Stormbreath Dragon. These have reach? They do. That sucks. So he's at 11, chat, and we're dealing 8 to him next turn. They have trample, so I guess it doesn't even matter. I think we just take the 14, let him go to 25. I actually kind of rather he hit Bahamut there, but you hate to see it. Deck is good, chat. It's hard to beat. Double Sire. Alright, not a great start for us. Not a great start for us, chat. I don't even know what we sideboard against that. We don't really have much. Like I said, our sideboard's pretty basic. But if he had that already in hands from turn... I mean, we probably would have lost if he just spun on turn 3. Yeah, let's try this hand. We're going to keep the Chandra. Looking for another land, so if we can, we'll slam an Amulet. It's going to ruin grab us. Oh, shit, chat. Oh, no! You hate to see it. Chat, this deck might just be bad. We don't know. It's our second match. Oh, yeah. Chat, is opponent not here anymore? Should we browse decks in the meantime? We do have some other... Oh, no, they're back. We do have some other interesting decks I want to take a peek at that I don't think are good, but I like the idea of. So we might work on those. I'm also thinking of playing Founding the Third Path in the Doc Arlock list we were messing with the other day. Opponent is going to Brazen Borrower or Amulet. Very, very interesting. Brazen Borrower in your, so far, mono blue mill deck. We do find our land, which is great, so we're going to shoot the crab. And then play Amulet. We'll pass back. Goes for 4. Doesn't... okay, command's nice, but doesn't hit much. Pasha's hideous laughter. You got it. We're gonna spin an amulet. Give me a land. It's not a land, chat. Chat, we got 17 cards left. We're hoping one's a land. We're having a tough time. Chat, we're getting annihilated. We're just gonna play Chandra here, I think. We need to start doing something, but 11 cards in deck, not looking good for us. We get milled for 15. Sick. Chat, we just got obliterated. We just got obliterated. I think same idea. We just want to get aggressive. and play as much as we can. I kind of want to bring in a couple of hearses. We're gonna drop one of those, and I think one shanty. I want to bring one needle in, just for whatever, but like, chat, would we be doing good against Boros? Maybe. Do we do good against creativity and mill? No. Of course not. Of course not. We do very bad. Alright, we'll be on the plate. Not good. Also not great, but better. At least this is a turn 3 Chandra. We only saw blue from opponent in game 1, which is good. Not having to run into Drown in the Lock or other things is nice for us. We also haven't seen any surgicals, I say, as opponent pauses. We'll see what they do. But geez, we are not off to a great start. Remnant Ruins is nice. Let's jam a Chandra. Maybe we'll get Spell Pierced. We don't, though, and we are going to kill this crab. See where that gets us. Oh, chat, my legs hurt. Making my earmuffs sweaty. Oh, yeah. Drown Secrets is not bad. Let's just start chipping in. We get to ping for 2 here. Oh, sorry. Did not want to click that. Hit for 2. Hit for 4. So we have him on a 3-turn clock at the moment. No, we have a... Yeah. 3-turn clock. We're dealing 6... no, 2-turn clock. We're dealing 6 a turn, and then we can Remnant Ruins him. Ashiok doesn't do anything for now. Mills us for 4, exiles the yard. We'll jam a land. Let's see if we hit like a Screaming Nemesis. We're just gonna keep smacking him, and we're just gonna do a regular attack here. We know he's playing Brazen Borrowers. So we're just chilling here. But he is dead next turn if he doesn't have a way to bounce anything. I'm also thinking about playing a Hazaret over one of the dragons. He just taps out for Hideous Laughter, which is nice. Much slower start from opponent, which is good for us. They go there. We get to crack a Ruins. We'll sack this one. Plus. And decline. And then nice. Chat, we did it. Alright. Game 3. What do we see? Ashiok? I don't think I mind Ashiok too much. We don't care about a Braid. We saw Drown Secrets, but I feel okay. I'm all fine with the 1 Pithing Needle. Jace is more important than Ashiok, I think. We're against J$. Dollar bills. No thank you. Not great either. But, wow, we got nothing going on here. We have a hearse. I'm glad he's playing Merfolk Secret Keeper. I think that card's not great in mill, but that's just me. Just play Drowned Secrets, please. Cool. Let's play Hearse. Eat that. Pass. Is Hearse better than us playing Relic or Tormod's Trips? Maybe. Opponent passes, which is spicy. We're gonna try and jam this Solar Transformer. We're playing Solar Transformer over Mind Stone because I think it's better to fuel our discharges and amulets. Because you get 3 energy off that, which is an amulet spin in itself. And I just like that it also taps for colorless and colored. End of turn, we're going to get Brazen Borrower, which is fine. Worried about a Glory Bringer. Night Wolf, first time chat. Banned. Sweet Oblivion. Wow. Chat, I love that our opponent is playing these very bad cards. I will eat that, please. Thank you. We find a Chandra, which is beautiful. We're actually gonna just deal damage right away. We gotta start getting a clock on our opponent. We'd like to also maybe, if we get a Raptor, we can start crewing this. Probably gonna start eating our own graveyard here. We can luckily take care of Crab with Take Command or Shatter Straw. But we'll see what opponent does here. Chat, we might play Doc Arlek Possibility Storm. But there's another list I want to try that seemed really bad, but I wanted to play it anyways. Opponent is just playing that. I'm into it. We do find a Discharge. So let's plus. Yeah, let's plus into Glorybringer. We're just gonna kill the Crab. And then we're just gonna smack for 4. I forgot to hearse end of that turn. That's my bad. Opponent's stuck on 2 lands at the moment, which is good for us. They wrap it up. Takes us to 1 and 1. When we play attack, we usually play 5 matches, similar to how MTGO does a league. So we are 2 matches in. We're gonna go for 3 more. Deck seems relatively quick, so I'm not worried too much. Chat, we got an orb. Do you want to ponder our orbs? I don't like playing any of these cards. Should we get a Bahamut? Sure. Sick. Hey, hey. Alright, let's go into match number 3. Chat, I'm a little hungry. Not gonna lie. We're against Kiora. Why she got a belly button like that, chat? Are we against merfolk? That would kind of suck. Actually, I feel like our hand's pretty good against a creature-based strategy. Not what we like to see. Spin into Solar Transformer, sure. Gives us a turn 3 Chandra, which we can plus and also kill a creature. Waterlogged Grove, interesting. See if we have a counter spell here. There's a Hex Catcher. That's probably the best thing we could have found there. I would much rather him waste a Lord on a Chandra. Not waste, but you know what I mean. When our hand is literally 4 removal spells. Snipe that. We're going to play an Amulet out. We're just going to hold on to it so we can discharge if he plays something. We already play land for turn. Pass back. Master of the Pearl Trident. We are going to kill that. Could have Spell Pierce here, but he does not. Spin the Amulet. We do have Shanty in hand. K-Command's pretty nice. We have something to bounce it to our hand. Dismember. Very interesting. Makes me feel like he's got Coco in hand. So I think we're just gonna scry and draw. If he hits Catcher, one, two, let's do it for like 3. Ping him for 1. We'll see if he Coco's in response, which he does. Finds a Tidebinder. That's pretty... that's alright. Ooh, we like all of those options, actually. We can Shanty... How much does this cost? Oh, it just says Ward 1. My turn. Nice, okay. So we can... Do we want to play Chandra first? No, we can just pay for the ward. Okay, let's do this. Kill that. Chandra. Kill that. Nice. We just need some hate, chat. We'll bring in a Braid. How much do we kind of like Screaming Nemesis? I mean, we're playing main deck Anger. Honestly, I don't think K-Command's that crazy in this matchup. I think I just want to bring in a couple Nemesi, as they call them. Maybe we can drop his Transformer on the... no, we want to keep up speed with them. I'm good. Chat, can I play 61 cards? We're going to play 61 cards. We lined up, our opener lined up really well against them. That was just a hand of removal, but I think if they curve out, we're going to be way behind. And you know what? That's a-okay. You win some, you lose some. Sure. Chuck back. This is a lot of damage for our hands. Opponent starts with a Scout. I'd love to see a discharge off the top. That's not a discharge, chat. Dang it. I don't think that card's very good, but I'm into it. Let's kill it now. See if we can slowly run him out of gas. He is hitting his land drops. Does not play anything, but there is something there. So we're going to see if we can spin this Raptor into anything decent. Maybe a Tidebinder us in response. You got it. Mutavault with a Coco in action. Stormbreath Dragon. Interesting. Let's see if we can run this Chandra out. Coco in response. Beautiful. We do have Anger. We're hoping he does not hit a catcher. It's good for us. Do we want to kill something and give him something to swing at? That Mutavault is going to be annoying. Let's make him think we don't have anything else. We'll see here, chat. Does not play anything else. Let's Anger. Let him rip his Coco. Wow, double Coco's tough for us. Hex Catcher's tough for us. Into a third Coco. We can't beat triple Coco, Chad. Jeez Louise. Triple Collected Company. Maybe we should be playing some Graph Digger's cages. Play first. All right. No. Yes. Do not need a Storm Breath. We better hit something good off this Raptor. Give me a land, please. Or a second Raptor, sure. Raptor. A Braid? I sure hope it does. Boom. Love it. Ooh, that was a good draw. Let's cast Streaming Nemesis. Get aggressive with our opponent. Koth is very interesting. Let's swing again. He dismembers that, and we swing with Raptor. He Hex Catchers to do what? Kill that. We play second Raptor. Spin into... Can we cast this for one? No, we can't. Okay. We'll decline. We can block his Hex Catcher, but he does have all that mana up. We find a Shanty. We're just gonna swing at him. Wow. Opponent has had Coco all 3 games. We're gonna try and shanty this in response. I will pay the 1. Make his Coco a little less. We go 13. We find a land. Can I Anger the Gods? He's got Make Disappear. Opponent came prepared. Anti-binder. Damn. Getting eaten alive today, chat. Plus Mutavault? Dang. And so, okay, we'll wrap it up there. Hex Catcher is so hard to, I mean, Collected Company, it's a good card. We can deal with, like, creatures, but we can't deal with creatures that counter our spells. Hex Catcher is bonkers against us. Alright, chat. Not doing great. 1 and 2. Let's go into match number 4. Bum, 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 ba, da, ba, da, bum, bum. Chat, do we do any more spoilers? No. Okay. All right, chat. Match number 4. Not having a good time tonight. Not doing well. Wow, we got some good bops today. Oh, yay. We've only casted Cake Man once or twice. It's been meh, actually. But I think it's better than Blood Sun. I don't really want to play Blood Sun. Maybe we just want utility, Seasoned Pyromancer. I don't know. Alright, opponent might not be here, chat. Oh, chat, we found him. I like our hands. No turn 1 play, but we do have some interaction as well as some card advantage engine. We get Thoughtseize turn 1, of course. Might be against a frog list. Takes our Raptor. Right into second Thoughtseize. Feels great, chat. I assume he takes our Amulet here. He does not. I like that. I think we're gonna start spinning this right away. Cross is good. Overlord of the Balmerk. He is on Oculus. Do find a Shanty, which is hot. Give ourselves another energy and pass. Anger is pretty okay against Oculus. If we have something else like Shanty to back it up. But I'd like to land this Karn next turn, or Koth next turn. Dedicated Maker. He's gonna blink the Balmerk. It's not Oculus Chan. It's not Oculus. He's just Esper Soren. What a nerd. Does he have? No, he does not. Okay. We're definitely gonna get hit for quite a bit here. So I think we're just gonna... I mean, we could Koth and kill something. Just the Dollmaker. So it might just be better to save the Koth. And just be ready to kill something second turn. So we're gonna Amulet and spin. Changeman's good. So you gonna play out this Psychic Frog? No, he's gonna swing at us first for 7. What was he does find Saint Alinda. Do we think he has Sorin in hand? He milled 2. He takes Saint Alinda. That's not good, chat. Frog. Lands. Diviner. Does he discard something? Makes it bigger than we can, Oh, chat, let's throw game 2. Not good. Not good. I honestly don't think anger is very good against him. He can grow his frog. It blocks Dollmaker, but Diviner, I mean, it's not doing what we want it to do. We have Needle for Sorin. Vortex doesn't do much. It's not playing that many, whatever. We can throw, I mean, we can get aggressive like we were doing in the other games and play Screaming Nemesis. Maybe we cut a Koth and play 1. Cut 2 Koths. Not in love with this. Not in love with it. Chat, this deck's not doing great. I know we're low MMR, but I don't hate this hand. I don't like it. I love it, love it, love it. We're gonna lead on smashing. Smashing! Opponent leads on Tamio. We're gonna lead on Unlicensed Hearse. We can Amulet. I mean, he plays Fragment. He just frogs instead. Kind of hurts us, chat. We don't like that. I think we're gonna kill Tam. At least. But yeah, not having another color to deal with larger threats. Like, I know we could play Unholy Heat, but that's nerfed in Historic. Frog's hard to deal with in red unless we're playing, like, I don't even know, Chaos Warp. Diviner. Can at least eat what he discards. But not impressed by this list. Alright, let's eat both of those. Thank you. Let's kill his Diviner. Not that I want to, but also gives this frog something to swing at if that's what he wants to do. Bum 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 bum. What's happening? Chat, what's happening right now? Just need to discard and trigger. Okay, I'm into it. Bum 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 bum. Shocks. in order to do what? The world may never know. Or we're about to find out. Bell merch. Sorry, chat. I don't like it. I love it. Swings in our Chandra. Just gotta let it die. I mean, there's no way we kill a Psychic. We're just gonna lose to a Psychic Frog, chat. We're not gonna race him. And he's about to judge. I mean, we lost that game from the start. Chat, we went 2-2 here. I think we're not gonna play the 5th game, the 5th match. Let's spin into something more fun. I have a couple other lists I'm looking at, but let me do just a couple things here. We're just gonna say we were 2-2. Oh no, we were 1-3. I'm sorry. That was not good, chat. Not good. All right, chat. We have a couple ideas here that we're looking at. Number one, I think we're gonna start with, because I like the idea of it, but I don't think it's gonna work. This is green-red Living Twister Monument. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I'm doing either. I'm hoping Monument to Endurance is enough to make us not die and like do stuff. I don't think it is, but we're gonna try it because I only need one Living Twister. So, yeah, we're a Monument of Endurance deck, which we can discard Besiege You, Generous Ent, Web Strike Elite, and that's pretty much it. But our engine is going to be Living Twister, which is a 2/5 elemental. You can discard a land to deal 2, and then you can return a land you control to its owner's hand. So you can use your lands to deal damage to things. In order to fuel stuff into our graveyard, we're running Rumble and Seed of Hope. We're playing Groundskeeper, which lets us sort of return basic lands from our graveyard to our hand. So when we discard forests, we can sort of loop these for 4 mana. You can discard a forest and then pay 2 mana to deal 2 and then buy it back and sort of loop that over and over. We have Tranquil Thicket, also to trigger Monument, a couple Dismember, and then we're playing Titania with Argoth. Maybe. Chat, you with me? I'm not with me, but we're gonna we're gonna play it. We're gonna play it. So we're gonna play this in best of 1 because I don't know where else to play it. Don't have a sideboard for it. I got the idea from like kind of those old like Life from Loam, Ayula's Presence decks, or whatever the 3 mana enchantment that you discard to deal 2 is kind of what I was thinking. But I don't know, chat. I don't know. I don't think you know what, chat, I just don't know. I just don't know. But we're gonna play it. It's gonna be fun. You and me. So let's run it. Let's run it. We can also hardcast Generous Ent. But geez Louise. And then, chat, we do have a fun deck that we're gonna try and play. I think I have enough for it now. We're gonna play Possibility Storm with Doc Arlock, because we were playing a bunch of Doc decks the other day, and I was having a blast with them. So we're gonna play them again. Are you pumped? I'm pumped. But let's see how we do. I'm already in. Chat, I'm already in. Look at this hand. Look at this freaking hand, chat. I don't know what we're doing, but we're doing it. I'm already in. I'm no longer in. We do get to Chalice for 1. Now that we have our Groundskeeper. Are we gonna get there before we die? Maybe. Probably not. Play this on 1. Swing. This brings it back once it dies, right? Yeah. So, wow, chat, we're doing great. Look at this. Toxic, a bajillion. Let's Malevolent Rumble. Shifting Woodland sounds sick as frick, dude. We'll cycle a tree. Maybe go grab a Commercial District. No attacks. I think we're gonna have to end up blocking this, both of these here. But then we get to play Living Twister. Yeah, we'll go here and here. Opponent is almost out of gas, which is good for us. Let's play Twister out. Can't do anything with that. So the good news is we can snipe his board. Bad news is we are at 8. And now we are at 9. So we have to snipe his entire board. Which we cannot do, but we will kill this one. And then we will kill this one. And then we will play this land tapped. And we will pass back. Chat, we just died to mono black poison. Love it. Love it. Jesus Christ. Our decks are so bad, chat. Our decks are so bad. Yo, Living Twister though, kind of fire. Kind of fire, chat. Why did no one tell me Living Twister was so strong? So strong. You see how we just sniped those birds out of the air, dude? Freaking nutter butters. All right. Round 2. Yeah. Little slow. Think we're gonna actually start on District. We'll mill that. We don't need it. We'll probably... We might just Groundskeeper plus... Yeah. Seed of... no. Let's just spin the Ent. And go get a Stomping Ground. Sanctum Weaver. Hot. I think we have to kill that, chat. Sterling Grove. We do have Besiegers, which is nice. We're gonna jam this Monument. And then spin a Seed of Hope. What are we grabbing? Ooh, give me that. Chat, the Web Strike Elite about to come in clutch, dude. We're gonna snipe his Sterling Groves. Incredible. And his Sanctum Weavers, chat. Oh my gosh. Authority of the Consuls. Incredible. Alright. This is nutty. Alright, so... We can besiege you first. He'll probably sack to go find something, and then... What do we want to do? Let's do... this in green, and we'll besiege you the Sterling Grove. When we do that, let's make a treasure. He sacks in response, which lets us cycle this for 2. which lets us kill his Sanctum Weaver, and then let's draw a card off of that. Nice. Chat, look at all this freaking value we're doing. Incredible. What does this do? Oh, that's it. It's just a 3/3. Okay. We have no basic forest, yes, so we can't perform the loop. That's okay. We're about to blow this guy's mind with our living twister, chat. Check this shit out. Look at the value we're getting right now. Lose 3. Ping that. Resolve. Swing for 1. Do I just want to play a land? Or do I want to cycle into more cards? Let's just chill. Opponent might have a board wipe here. He's playing Gaia's Blessing instead. See, I'm all about the idea that Arena tries to keep you at a 50% win rate, and we are the opponent's worst nightmare. We are playing so many main deck hate spells. I feel bad. Ooh, I like that. Let's just play Second Monument, and then we can start returning our lands to our hand and draining him for 8 each turn. Oh, he's just dead next turn if he doesn't gain life. Hey, Braven. What's crack-a-lackin'? We are currently our opponent's worst nightmare. So we have to... How much does it cost to bounce? Oh, it's just a single green, chat? Holy guacamole, are we good at this game? Watch this. We get to discard this, hit him for 2, and then double trigger. He loses 6. And then we smack him for 3. Ayo! Oh, this is so bad. This is the worst deck. But we're jamming it right now. It's incredible. How you doing, Brave? Oh, yeah. All right. We are 1-1. Sorry for the chat reset on stream. Bro, this list. I don't even know. The fact that we're... I mean, what are the other... What's the channel guy that deals damage? We could play Twin Shot Sniper over Web Strike Elite. 12 hours? Oof. Games. What do we do? We played Skredless Red, which is like a mono red mid-range build that I played before, but we're trying out like a bigger energy package. And then I was trying to test Kozilek's command in it, and we did not do well. We went 2-2, and then we literally just started playing the other list. So that's what we started with. We played that in best of 3, and now we're playing this. I don't even know. Amalgamation, Monument Twister. Yeah, I like Big Red. It wasn't doing it. But now we're playing Monument to Endurance with Living Twister, which is a land-based discard engine for us. And we're just... I don't know. I was looking at some old... what's that card? Oh, yeah, there's a Chalice in there. I don't know if you... I remember when we got MH... Was it MH1? What is that card? Where are the enchantments? Chat. Or no, I'm sorry. What's it called? Ayula's Influence? Yeah, that card. We got that in MH whatever, and I remember people were playing it similar to whatever the freaking red one is that I can't think of that's discarded our deal 2. So I saw someone playing like a green variation, and then we obviously don't have Ayula's Presence, so then I was looking at Living Twister, and I was like, we're also playing Monument because we can. So that's what we ended up with. I don't really know what we're doing, to be honest. But we're having fun. And that's what the Jank Tank's all about, baby. As long as we're having fun, who cares? And then I think I had the wild cards for a spicy deck. Do we want to jam this Chalice on one right now and miss out on our Seed of Hope? I think so. There's no rules. But yeah, and then if we have Living Twister, we can play Groundskeeper to bounce a forest, discard. It goes from your graveyard. No, like looking for more red discard. No, you're good. No, we're not necessarily trying to. I don't know how this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Braven. This is the first draft. Eventually, late game, we want to assemble Groundskeeper plus Living Twister, because you can discard a card and then pay 2 to return that card from your graveyard to your hand. So you can deal 2 damage every single turn. I think we're just going to play Titania here. Opponent is on a big boy deck, which makes me feel like we're going to get, I don't even know. Fat Chocobo. Love it. Incredible. No notes. No notes. I like what we're doing, opponent. I'm here for it. Titania works somewhat okay with, discarding our lands. It gains us life, and we're putting lands into the graveyard because that's our main thing we're trying to, like, discard. Like, we're discarding lands, the Living Twister, we're dumping cards with Malevolent Rumble and things like that, Seed of Hope. So it wasn't that much opportunity cost to... Can I block this, or is he gonna pump? I'm scared. Okay. It's not that much opportunity cost to get it to flip. We can play the other half, Argoth, pretty easily. Sometimes there's just like decks that or cards that I don't know where to put them, so we just jam them in other things. And this is why we're trying to play in Living Twister and Titania. Alright, what's happening? We're getting Esper Origins. I'm only playing Chalice because I saw like one random deck playing Chalice that was playing Ayula's Presence. We do kind of have to get something going here. We can double block one of these and take 7, at least kill that without losing our Twister. He does get to eat our Titania. But I think we're gonna bounce a forest back to our hands. We do find Generous Ent, which is kind of hot. So we can Ent first and create a treasure and at least go get another basic. And then we can play the same basic we just bounced, and then we can kill his other bird with this, which discards and draws us another card. We do have Groundskeeper. We do have the Groundskeeper loop right now, so next turn we'll see what he does. I mean, opponent is about to play Knights of the Round, which should just seal the game for him, but we might just be not doing enough, you know? This is enchantment. Like, we are actually playing quite a bit of main deck enchantment hate. But we're not really finding it. We're gonna take 4 here. And then let's see. I mean, we're just dead. But you can do like cool stuff. Like we can shock this in. We can 2 mana, return a forest to our hand. discard it to deal 2 to Esper. Well, right, and then we get another treasure token off of that. And then you can like cast Titania, but no, we're just dead. We're trying. We're just messing with concepts today. We're just messing with concepts. Living Twister plus Monument seems sweet. But yeah, we're chilling. You playing anything interesting? Are you playing in the qualifier? You forgot to eat your ham sandwich. You know, where was that bag? Was it in an office? Do you have a lunchbox? Was it sitting in a hot car? Oh wait, chat. You didn't even check this out. Look at this. We got commands. You can do decks and you can do exclamation point articles. Figured that out today. Was real proud of myself. What are we doing with this hand? I know, fancy. Prava, I don't know. That's up to you, dude. Go all in. Are you hungry enough to eat a ham sandwich like that? Mr. Shifty. Let's just jam a Tranquil Fidget first. This deck doesn't have a lot of early play. Chalice feels awkward too. Especially if you're playing Seed of Hope. Do I just want to... Should I just play a 3-3? Like, is my opponent going to try and kill it? Alright. I believe in you. You got this. We're going to play out Titania first. And then we'll see if we can set up a Living Twister next turn. Let me know how that sandwich goes, Prave. If you die, it's not my fault. All right, swinging for 6 here. Opponent has not done anything. And also has an assortment of lands. They might be budget Boros. Or you'll be sure to haunt the stream. You know what? I could use the extra viewers, so I'm here for it. I really got to figure out how to... We just lost that one, and then we just won that. I'm counting that as a win, chat. I got to figure out how... Like, when I refresh Stream Elements, I really hate that it refreshes chat. And I don't know how to not make that happen. It's very annoying. Very annoying. But that's okay. Alright, chat, we're, what are we? We're 2-2. This is Stream Elements, so all the things like this is chat or whatever. But when I update like our current record and stuff and what's in the queue, if you hit save, it like refreshes and like auto applies to OBS, so it like resets. I mean, I don't have to. Well, sorry, chat. I don't have to refresh every single time, you know, but. You know, I like to keep things looking clean. We're gonna cycle this right away to go grab a Stomping Ground. I kind of want to just stay on curve here, so I think we're just gonna rumble and grab a Twister. Yeah, I had to figure out. OBS is pretty simple. Once you get going, but there's a lot of like third-party things you can use. Like, I didn't know how to make any of this stuff. Like, when I started, it was literally just my face up in the corner, but I thought that was kind of boring. I know a lot of streamers just put their face in the corner, and that's like the end of it. I think we're gonna cycle this, make a treasure, and then we're gonna play groundskeeper out. So that way, we do need second red source to play our twister. But I didn't know, yeah, I was like, I searched all over for stuff, and then eventually I just got Canva, and I made this overlay thing myself. It looks okay, I think. Opponent, of course, is... Opponent literally playing, you line up your shot, and main deck Terrace Under, so... Chat, I hate my life. Thank you. I needed it to be, it was a little smaller. I needed it to not be obtrusive so you can still see everything, but I like that everything's like neat, and like if you have questions when you hop into stream, like you know what we're playing and what we're gonna play. What are we doing? We're gonna play this. We do have an Argoth in the yard. We also, let's commercial. We don't really need that. We're gonna swing one. We're gonna cycle this thicket. Find another web. We might have to just go into beatdown plan. But we'll play this deck for about another 30 minutes or so. I try and do each deck about an hour. Are they just straight up persist combo, chat? That's not good. We find Titania. Do we have a basic in here? No. Alright. We might get comboed out, chat. They need a couple things. Altar plus Vigil. Do I play any other games besides Magic? For streaming, no. But like in real life, yes. We play CS:GO, Rainbow, played Apex for a little while. But I'm into whatever. Played Don't Starve, Moonstone Islands, all sorts of fun stuff. Now, does this meld? Yes, it does. So you actually have to have the thing. That's no fun, chat. Alright, we're going beatdown plan. Oh, we can combo with Great Henge. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, I played a lot of FPSs. But, you know, it's hard these days. Job and stuff. And I like Magic. I mean, I think I play Magic like every day. So, it's hard to, I don't know. Diabolic Intent. He's sacking that. It comes back. Great Henge puts a counter on it. So, he has unlimited there. I assume he goes finds Altar of Dementia. You like watching more than playing? It's interesting. Interesting. How much is this? 7? 9? 5, 6. We can do that for 5. We don't have a way to buy back Argoth. We do have a 3, 4. We could turn that into a living twister, and then if we turn that into a... No, because we don't have any lands to play. Chat, we're not looking good here. We don't really have much to do. Except if he plays Altar, we can discard Elite in response. Right? Okay, so he is playing Ashnod's Altar. Infinite mana gets him where, though? Okay. Searching, he draws that. He goes to persist. This is, I'm sorry. This is what, 3 mana? So in response, we're going to blow it up. And we get to draw a card. Nice! Alright, so he has 4 mana available. He also just tutored for a card. Drew 7 lands in a row. I'm so sorry, Braven. When we played that big red deck, I think we faced some sort of white list. Like, white life gain. A million times. I know people say there's nothing that proves that Arena Matchmaker is rigged. But in my brain, they really try to keep you at about a 50% win rate. Chat, we found a Seed of Hope. Besiege you? Heck yeah. Look at all this value, chat. We do have Shifting Woodland still, which can turn into nothing crazy. If there are 4 more land... Okay. I would love to find the other Argoth. Imagine if we flip this, chat. Imagine if we meld our Titania. Opponent is playing Parination. Hot. We don't have any more. Second Putrid Goblin. Hot. Draws a card. Fae of Wishes. Draws a card. Alright. Chat, he's tapped out. We're chilling. We're cooling. We're moving. We're grooving. We find a Living Twister. We've done it, chat. We've done it, ladies and gents. Not really, but we can return this back to our hands. And we could deal 2 to something. But we're not going to. We're just gonna chill. I assume he's going to rebuy something with Fae of Wishes. Yeah, we got nothing going on. Chat, he's playing Mindslaver too? Jeez Louise. Finds second Ashnod's Altar. Resolves. Second Fae of Wishes. So he has infinite mana and infinite draw, correct? But the question is, how does he... I want to see how he kills us with colorless mana. Let's just do this so that we don't have to sit here. I'm going to sack the token too. But I just want to... I know opponent's deck is not very good, but we are fans of Jank on this channel. So, let's see how he kills us. Chromatic Orrery. Oh, there you go. Okay. I'll concede to that. Orrery's a good one. And then maybe Mindslaver locks us. Damn. Okay. Chat, we're 2 and 3. Deck is not good. I am kind of having fun, though. I'm not going to lie. Living Twister is a fun card to play. For surezies. Alright. Chat, look at this. We have Titania and Argoth. Will we meld? Will we meld on stream? Will it happen? Stay tuned to find out. We're gonna try it out, chat. We'll lead on a commercial district. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of that Besiju. Titania, 1. We're doing great. Jukai, a naturalist. I love that, chat. Alright, let's rumble. Yeah, let's rumble. Ooh, find your ground's cheaper. I think we just want to jam Monument next turn. We'll see if opponent is on Enchantress or if they're on Auras. Which are kind of the same thing, but not really. Craven, you still going there, champ? You alright there, Super Chief? Is the ham getting to you? Gosh is welcome. Is opponent playing 80 cards? They are. Chat, we are in the depths of hell. I'm telling you, we are. Plum is having a rough go here. Copperline Gorge is good. Let's play Monument. We'll discard. We'll go grab a Stomping Ground. And what do we want to do here? Let's make a Treasure. Grab a Stomping Ground. And let's play out this Groundskeeper. Oh no, Praven didn't respond, guys. Praven, are you dead? Someone alert the media. Praven's gone. The ham did them in. Praven, I'm so sorry. You were so young. Banishing Light on my Monumente. Oh, you're alive! I thought we lost you to the ham, Brave. Is it Praven or P-Raven? Would you rather I call you Raven? Or Praven? Or Praven? Sorry, no, it's definitely not that one. Jesus. Alright, let's Titania into Argoth. And then let's discard this to get my Monument back. Gain 2. And then opponent gets a land. I guess we also could have blown up his forest. Or, no, it's non-basic, right? Sorry. We could not have blown up his forest. Oh, Mountain Blade. Okay. Love that. Alright, I don't know what Hidden Courtyard does. Discover 4. That's fun. Are we going to like ramble? No, we're not going to get comboed out, but it'd be funny if we did. What are we right now? 2 and 3? Decks are not hot tonight, chat. Not feeling it. All right. What do we want to do here? We can mill and yeah. That costs 4, right? Correct. So let's do this. Let's mill 4, or I'm sorry, mill 3, make a bear. We did hit our other 2 lands, and we gain 2. We're not gonna swing because I'm a little scared. Is this at my upkeep? Oh, chat, we gotta wait one more turn. I play League, and a lot of people think it's Indian. I tried League. Couldn't do it. I played Heroes of the Storm for a while. I think that died, though. The enemy outside, no clue what you're saying. I get you. Oh, chat! Look at us! Look at us! We melded! I don't know what it does. What does this card do? I don't even know. Reach, vigil, put 4 counters on a land, it becomes a hasty boy. Heck yeah, chat. Frick yeah. Look at us with our hasty boys. It's probably gonna get removed. Web Strike Elite. Heck yeah. Get a land. Heck yeah. Look at the value. We're gonna make our opponent lose 3 life. Because they're nerd. We'll grab a commercial district. Is this instant speed? No, only as a sorcery. That's good for us. Let's freaking swing, chat. Swing. Ooh, they're gonna seek a non-land card. What are they gonna do against our giant 8/8 freaking value town? They do need more. Some of that, they need more good ones. Like, do you remember the Uro animation where it's just his weird ass face and hand coming down? I don't know. I don't know about that one. That bothers me a little bit. The Tezzeret one. Tezzeret, Master of the Bridge, where his like claw comes up and just shoots a freaking laser beam. Alright, what's happening? He's wiping our board. Literally so sad, chat. Like, retweet if you cry every time. I'm crying. We can place second monument, and then we can cycle. Should we just cycle and kill this? And just try and get at least some value out of it? Kill the welcome. I think we just need to draw into some gas here. So let's do that. We find a generous int. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. Let's district. Another titanium. Oh my gosh, chat. Are you in? Are you in, chat? I know we're not playing against real decks, but I'm having fun. We're gonna die to these might boys. But that's okay. That's alright. Shelter by Ghost gonna eat our monument. This is what the Jank Tank's all about, boys. Alright. I don't know what we're doing. Do we... How much mana do we have? 4? We have 9? I guess we can just, like... We can Titania. I think I just want to hard cast all this. We'll gain a couple life off of this. Ooh, yeah, I'll take another monument. We'll play a land, and then... So at least we're not straight up dead to, well, he could have double removal spell in hand, but at least we're not straight up dead to Toxic. At least in best of 3. Okay, alright, chat. Alright. What's going on? What's going on here, chat? Let's draw a couple cards off this. And see what we spin into. Seed of Hope. Living Twister! Chat! Chat, we did it. We did it. Kill that. Get wrecked. Give me treasure tokens. Give me all the treasure tokens. Value. And then look at this. Look at this value. Cycle again. Lose 3. Lose 3. Lose 3. Heck yeah, dude. We're gonna shoot something else, broski. Oh my gosh, are we good at this game or what? What are we doing? We have to play this? Alright. Chat, we're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. We're close. They do get to... I feel like we're just gonna get some boards ripped apart. Alright, puts us to 8. Doing great. 8 is great. We're probably gonna get Twilighted again. Day of Judgment. In response, would we like to return a card to our hand? I think not. I think we're gonna have to... How many... we only have 22 cards left in deck. Opponent might discover... I think he already used this, correct? Or no? Yeah, he did. If we top deck a Twister, I mean... Does it get any better? Well, House Haunting's pretty good for opponent. I really wish we could face something real here, chat, but I'm having fun nonetheless. And you were, wow. I mean, Praven. Praven, are you a wizard? We would have topped that good. We're running quite low on cards, but we can start dealing quite a lot of damage. We're dealing, what, 11? So if we can find a land next, or, oh, do we have enough? Yeah, we can just bounce a land back to our hands, and then on his upkeep, we'll discard and deal 11 to him. We're incredible, chat. We're incredible. The old triple monument living twister wombo combo. I'll be here all day. I'll be here all day, chat. All right, what are we? Oh, we just won that. We're 3-3. Sorry for the chat reset, but it does that every time. All right. What do we like so far? What do we not? We've played 6 games. We got another 15 minutes or so on this deck. We did get to meld Titania that game. That was kind of hot. The Groundskeeper Living Twister engine hasn't done a whole lot. Neither has Shifting Woodland, but I kind of like this on those turns where we need a monument. An extra one. Not sure I love Chalice, and I still think we should play the Twin Shot guy. But honestly, the main deck Enchantment Hate has been kind of ripping. It's actually coming in quite clutch. I'm gonna be so real. Living Twister is so fun. I'm having a blast, chat. I'm having a blast. On to the next one. On to the next one. But yeah, I don't know who's in here. I don't have my viewer count on. But if there's anyone in here who doesn't know, welcome to the Jank Tank. My name's Plum. I'm a writer for mtgazone.com. I do their fun and jank section. Also the creator of mtgjanktank.com. Still under construction. It's been under construction for a while. But we used to do a... Oh no, chat. He's playing Leyline of Sanctity. Oh no. How are we going to Living Twister him? JK, get pranked. We have Web Strike Elite. And Besiege You. Freaking got him, chat. That's not fun. I don't like that guy. But I used to play a lot of Modern. Wrote some stuff on Reddit for Modern, the Jank Tank post. And then now I just play Historic. And Timeless and some Pioneer here and there. Ooh, let's jam this Living Twister and smack for 1. Looks like opponent only had 1 creature to throw their auras on, which is sweet for us. We're gonna rumble here just because. Okay, that's good. I'll take that. Let's throw this Shifting Woodland in, and then we'll swing for 3. Just want to hold up something just in case. But we're gonna play this Monument to Endurance now. We're gonna just keep chilling, I think. We could rumble. If we hit a land, we can play our land for turn. Let's do that. Let's rumble. Get ready to rumble. Do we have a legendary green creature? No. So this did not work out the way we wanted to. However, we do have a lot of lands in the graveyard for Titania, and we have an Argoth. Opponent found a Light Pause, so we probably made a mistake. However, we do have Web Strike Elite. They may shelter our Monument, which is cool. And then maybe go find, what? Ethereal Armor? Yes. They have 1 white up, which makes me feel like they have a Shard Mage's Rescue, but I'm not too concerned. I'm trying to think what I want to do here. I think we're going to discard this and get back our Monument first. Draw a card. Sick as frick. He's at 12. We have Shifting Woodland. I think we're going to play Titania. We're going to pass back. Oh, yeah. That's tough. The fact that we spun into an Argoth when we needed an untapped land so that we could hold up a Living Twister activation. I mean, he probably has Shard Mage's Rescue, so it wouldn't have mattered anyways, but that probably was our better course of action there. We shouldn't have rumbled. Now, next turn, if we even make it to a next turn, he is unblockable, and he has a Drift Spoon, and we are dead, chat. We tried so hard. We tried so hard. Also, shout out to the man playing blue-white auras in a World of Boros. Am I right? Like, what a guy. Or girl, I'm sorry. Ba-ba. Alright, we're gonna play a couple games, a couple more with this one. We are, what, 3 and 4? Not good. We kind of knew this deck would not be good going in, but I just wanted to test out the idea. I do have plans Saturday for the play-in, right? So I'm not sure I'm gonna actually, I probably shouldn't have kept this, but I'm not sure I can actually, jam it. We're gonna keep that. If I did, I would be playing Naya Warriors. I think that deck is pretty quick and has some decent sideboard options against was this a 3/3? Has some decent sideboard options against Sorin. Outraces Frog. Boros is kind of tough, but we can play Sun Cleansers. But what is this? I really like Demon Wall. If you think I'm ever going to the Pro Tour, then I don't know, bro. Let's Titania and Groundskeeper here. What is it? How do you get this? It just needs a counter. People are playing this with Unholy Annex, right? Blocks pretty well. Attacks in the late game. I think our deck is just too slow. Archfiend of Dross. I mean, heck yeah, brother. Heck yeah, you got an Archfiend of Dross. Chat, do you think we can stay alive until that thing dies? If I play reach cards? I think so. I think we can do it, chat. I got reach. I got reach, baby. I could also just try and trade it out. But we have a second Titania, so. Yeah. We could make a bear here and try and set up for a Titania to flip. But I think I'd rather just play another Web Strike Elite. Heck yeah. I kind of want to get a Monument going, but we can do that end of his turn if we need to. We can bounce a land back to our hand, discard it, hit him for 2, and then maybe draw. It is sweet that with Monument, every trader, I mean, drains for 5. That's kind of hot. We don't... Do we want a double block here? I don't think so. He's gonna put a counter on the other one, swing for whatever, and then... Okay. Let's bounce this back to our hands. And then we'll deal 2 to him. Do we just want to draw here? I think so. We gained 2 off of Titania. Seed of Hope was a good draw. Web Strike Elite was a great draw. We find another monument, but I think we're just gonna play Elite out. And pass back. Chat, are we gonna... You think he has removal for his own Archfiend? Do you believe in the heart of the cards, chat? Are you manifesting for me? That he won't? And that he'll just die before it kills me? Okay, now we kind of have to block. It kind of sucks. We'll chuck that there, and then... I guess we don't have to. Nah, we're gamers. Chat, we're gamers. We'll go to 3. We'll freaking go to 3. JK, we're going to 1, baby. 112, baby. 112. What are we doing, chat? Are we just, like, dead? Like, kinda? I mean, you kind of have to play Living Twister. And then we just have to pass. And then his upkeep, he loses that. And then... Chat! Are we good at this game or what? He thought he would get there with his Archfiend. And then he didn't. Heck yeah, brother. Heck yeah, brother. Alright, let's play one more. We're almost finished with our second hour. Is that a good way to do that? Do we like that, chat? I try and do like an hour per deck. We got one more to spin tonight. But, you know, I'm not like Croakies or Aspiring Spike. We're just here to mess with different deck concepts. So if we hate something, we'll move on. We're gonna commercial district it up first. We don't need that. Why is Webstrike Elite actually like kind of hot lately, chat? Like I'm kind of feeling it. We'll rumble here. Opponent has a headquarters up. How many cards? 52. Kind of just rather play Titania. We're gonna cycle this right away. And I just want to grab basic forest here. Honestly, I mean, I know we talked about the loop. The whatchamacallit loop. Groundskeeper, but I don't even think you need this. 4 mana, deal 2. I mean, I guess when you have Monument out, that's 4 mana, deal 5 every turn. But I feel like if you're at that point, you're fine. Just like you can get lands every turn. You can survive. Not. Ooh, Cabaret Rebels. Chat, what is our opponent doing? Do we know? Let's see if we can find a monument somewhere. Neither of which are those. We're just gonna play Titania and swing for 2. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited for the next deck. If we get there. Which we will. Because it's gonna happen after this match. Opponent's playing Cabaret Rebels, so they might do some combo-y thing, or they're just like a straight-up value town list. It's gonna eat our Living Twister, which is cool. We're gonna play... Let's play red, red, green. So we have to play this. So let's throw Living Twister here. We'll discard, deal 2 to that. We'll get rid of the thicket. We'll get something for 3 back. And then we'll swing for 3. If he's just playing, you know, 5-color stuff, sick. Should we make the ring? How do we... Do I have it turned off? I think I have it turned off. During renewal, spinning into Soul Warden. Or I'm sorry, Vitality. Now he has 2 more mana for what, chat? 3 more mana for what, chat? Back Alley Gardener. What does that do? Oh, is that the one that puts lands on the field? Yes, okay. Alright, what do we got going here? We can kill a few things. Let's Seed of Hope first. Find second Titania. That's not great. Let's kill the Leaf Leap Guide. And then let's do this. We'll return a Forest to our hand, and then let's kill the Soul Warden too. That also turns on Titania for next turn. My next upkeep, she flips. See how that goes, chat. Also, if any, I mean, this is based off like a random modern deck I saw like 2 years ago that I happened to come across. So if you have any suggestions, please go for it. Opponent is just doing interesting things. Main deck Yorion. This is just 5-color cards in his collection. 8 cards in his trade binder. You hate to see it. And guess what, chat? We're getting absolutely shreked. We're getting shreked up the wazoo. This guy came here to kick gum and chew ass, and we're all out of freaking gum, guys. He's chewing our ass. Except we melded freaking Titania, and we get all these lands. Heyo. Yeah, I don't really know what we're doing, chat. I mean, we're not dead yet, but we're like kind of dead. But hey, we have the Groundskeeper loop. I feel like most of the games we're winning is when we actually have Living Twister plus Monument. Oh, he's a Soul Herder deck, chat? That's weird. Why are you playing Enduring Vitality in your Soul Herder deck? Why are you playing Sigarda in your Soul Herder deck? Are these all humans? No. So why are you... These are just cards he owns. We are so far in the depths of Mythic that we're back in Copper, I think. Bronze. Whatever they call it. Praven, did you die? Did the ham sandwich get you? I think it did, guys. Alright, so the value that this man is about to receive, I don't know why he exiled his Soul Warder, but that's okay, is incredible. He is at 16. So let's take Rumble for a spin. Let's grab a Tranquil Thicket. We do gain 2 life. Now, we can put 4 counters. No, I don't really want to do that, do we? We could discard 2. We could bounce something and deal 4. We don't have a Monument. If we had a Monument, we might be able to kill him. But it doesn't really look like that's what's going to happen. Let's swing for 8 first. Let's swing for those, and we'll see if he blocks. Okay, he does indeed block, so that's cool. Chat, the amount of value opponent is about to get, off the charts. Does he have anything coming back that, like, directly hurts us? I mean, he could give everything haste. So I kind of think we're just going to turn this into a 4/4. We're going to hold on to this land. All right, chat, you ready for all the things that come into play? Jeez Louise. Do they all get... I mean, lifelink saves him. But, chat, we're not winning. We weren't winning before. We're not winning now. All right. So what was that? 4 and 5? Chat, the decks tonight, hot garbage. And you know what? That's the way we like them. But the last one, chat, I hope I have the wild cards for it. I think I do. We're going to call it Doc Storm. For now, we're going to play it in Historic Best of 1. True, but then if we're all in on discard, we're just, like, there are mono-red or black-red monument decks, right? Because then you could play, like, Oval Chase Daredevil and whatever, Inti. You could go, like, a Madness theme and stuff. I just wanted to see what it was like with Living Twister. Over that, but... Anyways. Okay, chat. Check this shit out. Where is it? Look at this bad boy. You with me? You're with me. Stay with me. This is, do I have the cards? Chat, I'm missing a mythic. That's okay. We'll go down 1 Terra. Craft all. Fuck yeah. That is, like, all our wild cards. But that's okay. Let's go up on a Scalding Viper. Alright, so if you're not familiar with Possibility Storm, this is already kind of a deck. I don't know if it's popular in Pioneer, but goal number 1 is get Possibility Storm on the field. And it just says when you cast a spell from your hand, it gets exiled, and then basically you look at your deck until you hit a spell with the same type, and then you cast that one instead. So it just flip-flops your spells with a random one. So our goal is to play this. Once we play that, chat, our goal is to then, I have to think. Our goal is to then cast a sorcery, which in our case is going to be an adventure. Steam Clean. It could be Lovestruck Beast. It could be whatever, but one of those. We don't need too many. That sorcery flips us into Enter the Infinite. So then we will draw our entire deck. In which point we put Bobo back on top of our deck. Then, since we drew the whole thing, we have Stonecoil Serpent in hand. So we cast Stonecoil. That gets triggered by Possibility Storm to flip Bobo onto the field. And then we discard all the lands we drew from our deck and kill our opponent. Oh shit. Chat, I do have a sideboard. Chat, we're taking into best of 3. Fuck yeah. Doc Arlock is our backup plan for value. And that's all I got for you, chat. That's the plan. Are we in? We're in. Are we gonna mess up the deck? Yes. We're gonna mess it up. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so bad. We're gonna lose so much. But it's gonna be cool. We also have shared summons if we need to find it can tutor for shared summons, can tutor for more specific adventure cards if we need to hit a specific sorcery, I think. We're just gonna try it out. The jank is real. Is Doc Arlock worth it over Lucky Clover? Probably not. Probably not. Fuck yeah, look at this hand. Throw back a little Enter into the Infinite. Heck yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, we're already starting. Look at this. This is incredible. We also played Terra, which is kind of hot. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Historic Best of 3. Chat, we're doing Hymn to the Ages. You know, you just love when we go against Jeskai Control. Old round 1, you know? Alright. Do we just want to Steam Clean and then... What do we want to do? We can do a few things here, actually. I think we're going to Steam Clean and send that back to his hand. And then, chat, let's just play it. we're just playing the fair game right now, you know? Heck yeah, look at that. Ping for 1, get wrecked. Oh no, chat. Chat, we got Null Drifter. See, this one, chat, this deck might be a little too much. But we can, like, just make, like, 1 mana 5/5s. Which is kind of hot. This only has Annihilator 1, right? Okay. We'll sack our whatever. I know we can no longer swing with Lovestruck Beast, but that's okay. Chat, I think playing against real decks is going to be hard. See, now, like I said, basically, we're subbing in Doc Arlock. Are we going to get our turn ended? Oh, no, we're just getting fragmented. Okay. I think that's fine. Ooh, Edgewall Innkeeper. Heck yeah. This is only 2, right? Will he let me play this? Probably not, but... He's shanting our Edgewall Innkeeper. Okay, I'm into it. Where's our chat? Chat, there's no possibility storms there. I'm not liking what I'm seeing, chat. We're not doing well. But that's what the game's all about, chat. Hitting our swans and drawing some cards. Second Null Drifter. Chat, we can't beat second Null Drifter. Game 2. Game 2. Now, the one thing I'm a little concerned about is sideboarding. Because I'm not really sure how that works. I think it doesn't matter. Unless we bring in artifacts for Stone Coil Serpent. But I don't know. What do we want to bring in? We just want to kind of flip-flop into some aggro, right? I don't know if we want to be all like. Is Doc actually going to do anything in this matchup? Probably not. What's crack-a-lackin', Vishy? Do we like Magebane Lizard? No. He's not playing. I mean, he's playing him, Fragment, Shanty, so it might deal some... You know what? Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it frickin' in. We don't need Doc. We don't need Terra. Cut it in, Keeper. You know, cut a Fable. 61 cards, send it. Frickin' send it. Vishy, we're playing Team Possibility Storm. And we're trying to kill our opponent with Bobo, but they're on Jeskai Stifle, and I'm not a fan. Look at this beautiful hand, chat. Jeez Louise. Heck yeah, brother. Magebane Lizard. He's gonna feel the pain. We played a... Oh, I wonder if I still have it. We played a... Please block. He's not going to because he's a loser. But I really wanted him to. I played a deck called a Reptile Dysfunction. That played this and the snake that we're currently playing. And it was trying to fire. Every time opponent cast spells, they just took a bunch of damage. It was great. I really liked it. But we are jamming. Flage? That sucks. That hurts. Funny enough, does not kill Magebane Lizard. Chat, what are we doing? Are we just playing a 5/5? Yeah. Not gonna lie, not a good first showing for the list. Not a good one. Maybe this deck's just real sweet on paper, and then we play it, and it's just... Which I feel like is most of my decks, but it's fine. Chat, we do get to kill his Null Drifter, which is kind of cool. Get to double up. I mean, we kind of hurt ourselves, but it's for the good of the game, you know. We're gamers. Opponent has a full deck of hands. Kills our 1/1, so we can no longer do that. We're gonna try and double block, but I assume we're gonna get something spinned. Mage Bane flips us into. I hope it doesn't hit Stone Coil. It did not. Kills that. Yeah, this is just tough, chat. This is just, whew. You hate to see it. I mean, we can play the old double Bone Crusher, draw some cards. But we're gonna get Annihilator 2 next turn. He's gonna kill one of those, and then we can't trade with his Flage. Chat, that one didn't count. It did count, but it didn't count, right? Damn, chat. All right. Maybe we should really mulligan a little harder. But all right, game 2, let's go. Alright, guys. Heart of the cards. Digimon, digital monsters. Digimon are the champions. Don't love it. Not bad. Let's try it out, chat. This hand does stuff. It has some card draw. It's possible we can find our possibility storms. We'll see how we do. See how we do. Wait, Prave, are you playing in the qualifier? Is anyone playing the qualifier in here? We're just gonna swing for one. Opponent assembled the team. Are we gonna get Sorian? Maybe. Everyone's starting town's really been pretty good. Chat, we're getting Sorian. Now we're facing real decks, you know? Which is, be careful what you wish for. These are the decks I wanted to play with Skredless Red. And now we're playing the frickin' stupid stuff. Gain 4, alright. I mean, okay. I mean, we got some play here. We got some play here. Not a lot of play, but we have some play. What are we listening to? This is called Sunny Beats. Should we switch it up? What do you guys want? Do you want majestic beats? I don't think we've ever played this one. Ha! Get wrecked! I have 3 lands in my hand. Do we like this one? I'm kind of okay. I feel majestic. All right. Hopefully, the ham sandwich didn't kill you, Prave. Good luck. Good luck, soldier. Yarsel. Ooh, chat. We did not want to draw Bobo. It's not good, chat. What do we want to do? Do we want to double up? Yeah, let's double up. Let's see what we draw off Edgewall Innkeeper. Oh my god, chat. Are we bad at this game or what? I think we're gonna swing both of these at... No. Nah, we're not gonna swing. We'll chill for a second. We're surprisingly not dead yet. But have a good night, Braven. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. So he gets to rebuy Thoughtseize, gets rid of our Bobo. Opponent probably doesn't know what we're doing, which is good. Chat, are we playing Possibility Storms in our deck? We're playing 4, according to that. Okay, Fable's not bad. Do we have, what's happening? Do we have an interaction for that? Playing Spell Pierce. Spicy. It's on 5 colors. We now have to swing at Soren. Opponent's gonna trade out our Druid and our Viper, which hurts for us. I also don't know if we can't like combo anymore, which is it's kind of sad. Does he have anything to actually just to assemble the team? Maybe find another. If he finds another Soren off this, which he probably will, and just Alendis, we'll go to game 2. Do we even have a sideboard for this? I don't even know what I put. Again, I modeled this one off a Pioneer list, but we just really wanted to play with Doc Arlock. I don't think Doc Arlock actually adds that much, but it's fun. Yeah, second Soren. All right, we'll concede there. Chat, what do we got? We have Pithy Needle, right? Heck yeah. Purse doesn't do much. Red Sage doesn't do much. Nemesis isn't the worst. And I don't think we mind the other Brazen Borrower. So we'll bring in these. Do we want to bring in Nemesis? I kind of do. Bone Crusher's not doing a whole lot here. Terra and Doc isn't doing much. I think we can drop a shared summons too, right? We have yet to pull off the combo, chat. We will be on the play. Can we just like, yeah, give me a possibility storm. Give me something. Chat, I want some ice cream. Oh, now they know what we're doing, chat. If we ever actually do it, which we won't. I mean, if we're being realistic, why would you ever play Possibility Storm over, shoot, what's the one that you exile the things and you flip into creatures? You guys know what I'm talking about. We're a much worse version of that. We are a much worse version of that. We do get the Fable. This is not a good deck. We might have to brew Tezzeret. I at least want to try and combo once. And I like that in best of 3 we at least get to face some real decks. Is he also playing Persist? Discards the Soren. Interesting. He thought sees us again. Takes the Fable. Love it. Let's jam a Nemesis. Start swinging, baby. Start swinging. This one's going over the back fence. Home run, baby. Okay, chat. I'm getting a little bored with the Majestic. It's making me a little sleepy. Which I'm already sleepy. How do you guys feel about underground beats? Chat, are we about to do it? Is this about to happen? What is this? Are these any good? Gritty beats and the best of underground genres, including trap and future bass. Is this the answer to our problems? Is this gonna get us hyped? Oh. I'm into it. Give me land. Fuck yeah. We did it, chat. We've landed one. All right. Heart of the cards, Yugi. Hello, Space Spiffman. Welcome to the Jank Tank. How are you? My name is Plum. I don't know if you heard the little intro. So problem is here, he spins into another Sorin, right? Yeah. That sucks. But what's crack-a-lackin'? Like I said, my name is Plum, and we're just chilling. I am doing all right. A little tired, a little sweaty, but we're just having fun. What is opponent doing? I like that. What does he spin into? Nice. Nice, chat. Okay. Now, we don't want to mess this up. So what we do is we steam clean Saint Elenda. That's going to spin us into Enter the Infinite. We cast Enter the Infinite. Draw our whole deck. Then, we put... Where is it? We put Bobo back there. And now we have to find... Oh god, chat, we have to find Stone Coil Serpent. Oh, I found it. Then, we cast Stone Coil Soil Serpent. This is incredible. Chat, we're doing the thing. We cast Bobo. And then we deal damage, and we discard lands to kill our opponent. Chat, we're doing the thing. We did it. Is it gonna work again next game? Probably not. We did it! Chat! We stormed Possibility. That was sweet. That was pretty hot. That was the first time we pulled it off. Alright, opponent is probably like, what the fuck just happened? But that was cool. So, game 3. You love decks like this. Well, thank you, Space Spiffman. Space Spiffman, can I ask how you found me? Were you just scrolling Twitch? Do you read MTGA Zone? I think Praven found me by just Googling historic jank. Oh, I'm sorry. We gotta update stream title. I'm way behind. Possibility Storm combo. Alright, what do we got? Edgewall, Innkeeper, Possibility Storm. We know we're going to get Thoughtseized. I'm just happy we did it once. If... I think we're going to send back the Bone Crusher. Okay, we didn't get Thoughtseized turn 1. That's pretty hot. So, we can Lovestruck Beast. Not good that we drew Enter the Infinite. Not very good at all, chat. We will swing one. Now, normally, I think decks like this play, there's like a volcanic something. Is that what it's called? Ooh, chat, we did not find a land. So, can we cast this question? Oh, no. Shoot. Chat, we punted a little bit there. That was my bad. Not really, but a little bit. Brought in Fatal Push. Spicy. Okay, we do find our land, which is hot. Let's play Terra. See what we find. Nothing of value. Swing. But we do have a decent beater here. We do find another land, which is quite hot. Let's play Lovestruck. And we'll swing for 5. I like having someone in the background while I play. Mostly play Timeless now, but I did play Historic 7. No one had Timeless in their title, but you have the second best thing Historic. Well, welcome, welcome. You know what? We take what we can get here. Do we just want to play the Scalding Viper? He would have killed himself. I mean, I really hope he's just stuck on lands. A win is a win, chat. A win is a win. Am I right? A win's a win. Space Spiffman. We're the Jank Tank, so not meta at all. Actually, the exact opposite. However, we are 1-1. We are 1-1. So, no, but we I don't know if have you ever played Modern or watched like Aspiring Spike? Yeah. So we try and brew competitive decks, but I'm not like a Spike myself. I'm more trying, like, I like to brew, I like to find weird interactions, I like to try to find things that haven't been done before. So gotcha. But Aspiring Spike is just he's one of the top Modern streamers. He just tries to innovate in the format, and we're like the discount version of that. But I used to play a lot of Modern, so the Jank Tank itself was originally... The Jank Tank is a Reddit post that I made a while ago, because I used to play Modern, but I only played Jank. So I ended up with like all these deck lists. So I posted them on Reddit one day, and then I turned them into a spreadsheet, which you can see here. So these are just all Jank deck lists. And then I'm just one guy. I know nothing about coding, but I had someone help me build a website, and then it kind of got stalled out. But it is still up if you want to browse it. But this is all those decks from the spreadsheet into a much easier to read format. So you can go test things out and like view sample hands and things, but it's it doesn't look great. There's a lot that's not working with it, but all the deck lists are there. But eventually I stopped playing Modern just due to like work and stuff. I used to play Paper Magic a lot, and then when Arena came out, I was like, ever come up with something that you liked with Displacer Kitten and Fairy Time Raveler? Personally, no, but I have seen quite a few of those decks played, especially with like Oracle of the Alpha and things like that. But we could certainly put it on the list to brew. But for the most part, we just try and brew jank stuff. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. They're mostly bad. But if you check out the what is it? I just set up commands today. You can see my Mox field here, which has all the decks that we brew on stream and off stream. There is some timeless on here. We have like I think this is one of the most recent, Dragonfire Blade Zoo. A while ago, we took Mono Blue stacked to Mythic in Timeless, which I think MTG Joe made a video about, but I posted it on Reddit, playing like Frost Titan, Harbinger of Seas, Commandeer, kind of thing. So we do have some fun Timeless stuff, some competitive Timeless stuff too, but I mainly jam Historic at the moment. Oh, we tried playing Crawler Combo. This was the bad version, though. But yeah, we can brew some Displacer Kitten stuff eventually. All right, I'm sorry. We will keep moving. Thank you for the follow space, Mr. Spiffman. Appreciate ya. I'm not very, I'm not like, I stream mainly to create content for articles that I write for mtgazone.com. So we're not a very big stream. I just come on to hang out and play while we're chatting, but I appreciate you being here. Do you think Restored meta diversity wise is the best one right now? Yes and no. It's starting to have some of the same problems as Timeless and Modern a little bit. Mostly because of Sorin. Timeless, I was big on Timeless when it started, but I'm not the biggest fan anymore just because it's so, like, ingrown. Like, I don't know, Show and Tell, Sorin. You're just getting, like, wombo comboed on turn 2 or 3, where, like, I love that it has so many different unique cards to the format, but it feels like the top dogs are so powerful that they push everything else out. Like, there's not a lot of room to brew like brand new ideas in Timeless. Whereas Historic, yeah, Historic is a little lower power level. It still has Boros, but obviously with like alchemy nerfs, we still have Sorin, but we're hoping something happens to that with the banned and restricted announcement. But I feel like there's much more you can actually get to work in Historic. Force Negation is free on your opponent's turn, right? Just to confirm. Sometimes I read things wrong. If it's not your turn, exile. Yeah, I mean, I think either would be good. I think Force Negation's a little safer. We're gonna play this Love Struck Beast here, just because I want to draw a card over the Fable. And we'll pass back. But it at least slows down combo decks. But it's also like some of those degenerate... Oh, we're just gonna face Alenda all day today, huh? Yeah. But the problem is, like, those degenerate decks like Show and Tell is then gonna be playing Force Negation to stop the other degenerate decks, you know? It still kind of festers. Yeah. Alright, we'll play Fable here. But I think Historic is much more easy to brew in. Like, wow, this music's getting a little crazy, chat. I'm gonna turn it down just a bit. Sorry, I'm not even paying attention to our game at the moment. We're getting swung yet. But if we look at, like, what we brewed in Historic, like, I just hit... Well, okay, Pioneer's a little different, too. We just hit Mythic with Pioneer. I've made it, you know, to Historic Mythic with, like, Simic Beans, where I'm just playing... I'm playing, like, Up the Beanstalk, Tolarian Terror, Elder Deep Fiend. I hit Mythic, like, 4 months in a row with 80-card Naya Warriors. And, like, Kamikaze Sacrifice with Kami. Like, there's just, like... You can actually do stuff with, like, out there cards, you know? We're gonna swing just to play this second Fable, I think. We're not quite dead yet, but we're pretty damn close. I also don't know what we've been doing. I haven't been paying that much attention here, but... Yeah, I mean... I play a lot of Historic, and I've seen a lot, but, like, this deck's just annoying to play against, you know? In all its variations. It just slots in. Do you have a Discord? I personally, I don't have one for this channel. Maybe something down the line, but I don't think I'm, like, big enough to, to have my own Discord. But, I am very active in the MTG Eternal Discord, in the brewing section, in general. I'm also in the Mox Field, MTG Arena, MTG Goldfish, all of those. So you can get a hold of me pretty easily. But there's a lot of good dudes, a lot of fun dudes in the Eternal MTG Eternal subreddit Discord. Who love to discuss all sorts of stuff. All right, we're at 2, chat. We're gonna concede. All right, I don't think our opponent saw Possibility Storm, which is cool. We're gonna bring in the Needles, the Brazen Borrower. We did see Dedicated Dollmaker, which makes me think he's on Balmerk. So it might be worth it to play the Rex Sages and the Nemesai. Nemesis. Did we see any... We didn't see any graveyard shenanigans, but it's also possible he's playing persist and stuff. Let's cut the shared summons. Let's drop most of the bone crushers. Let's drop all the docks. You know, we've been cutting dock like every time, huh? I feel like we're better off just... Oh. If I didn't recognize you, Space, I apologize. Rayman Boy 95, thank you for the follow. Oh, chat, he's a bot. Rayman. I'm glad someone's inflamed by my streams. Rayman, you're a suspicious user. You're a suspicious user, my man. Oh yeah, they'll I mean, they deal with me all the time, and all I do is post dumb decks. So, like we just played this on stream. You might have been watching already, but then they asked about Scape Shift and all stuff. But they're some cool dudes. And then like even if you go down to like the brewing forums, you can find threads. You can like make a thread, and people will come help out, and everyone's pretty friendly. I've been in there for a couple years. Sure. Chat, we might have to deal with the fact that our deck's bad. Our deck is bad, chat. We're getting Inquisition. Now he realizes that we're a Possibility Storm deck. But, geez Louise. But, yeah. I'm on Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it. And I post most of the decks I brew and stuff there, and sometimes if I'm going live on different days than usual. But I'm usually Monday, Sunday, Thursday, which I know is a weird schedule, but work is work. But I'm always around to hang out. But we probably won't go for too much longer. Like I said earlier, we try to give each deck about an hour of gameplay, whether it's best of 1 or best of 3. Opponent is playing a much more fair game at the moment, or starting off much more fair. But I assume, oh, nothing there, chat. We do find a Rex Sage, which is nice. We would love to hit our final lands. But yeah. Space, are you playing in the qualifier? I know it's historic, but I don't think I have the time to do so, but I'd love to. But I know a few people in here are planning on it. Alright. Opponent's just on Abzan Sorin, so I don't think we have to land a Possibility Storm, but he also is playing Fragment. So this deck just not be good. Especially with Doc Arlec. I don't think the idea of Doc making your plan B better. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Possibility Storm gets, well, it depends on what else he has in his deck, but it does kind of get around Fragment. Think of this game. Only play best of 1, mostly because I don't want to craft sideboard cards when I can craft another deck. You know what? You're not wrong. I mean, yeah. I'm in a similar boat where, like, I get, like, so excited about a deck idea, I just want to go see if it works right away. And then, like, while we're doing that one, I have another deck idea, so I want to just build it and go and play as many games as I can. So it skews your record, you know. You'll see way more of mono red and life gain and stuff in best of 1, but I feel that. I play a lot of best of 1 too. Do you hit Mythic usually, or are you just stuck in a certain rank, or you just do what you do. All right, so we have to find a sorcery. I should be commentating. I'm kind of just blabbering. I'm sorry. Never really gave it a shot. Spiffman, what are you doing, dude? You can make Mythic with a ham sandwich these days. Not the ham sandwiches I'm playing right now, but other ones. I hit Mythic with what did Relic Warder combo? That was fun. Just like an obscure combo deck with Phyrexian Metamorph. Alright, so we're just like spinning our opponent into... I don't really know what they're looking for. I think they're trying to find a Sorin. Unfortunately... Well, we can spin this Possibility Storm into another one or a... So let's do that. Let's see if we can spin into a Saga. Which we did. Beautiful. And then that at least gives us 3 looks to try and find a sorcery next turn. See, now this is why the deck play... We sideboarded out Shared Summons, right? Yeah. Because then you could cast Brazen Borrower, find Shared Summons. Shared Summons goes, finds you a couple different adventure creatures. And then... Oh, I hope he hits a Fatal Push. No, he hits another Fragment. That sucks for us. We do get a creature, though, right? Lovestruck Beast! But then you can combo off of the other adventures. Yeah. Chat, this music is so intense. Let's, what else do we have on here? Vintage beats? Ooh. Oh! Oh, we're vibing now. It's freaking boogie time. Alright, chat, we're just getting kind of Shrek'd. It's not fun. I thought he might spin into a Fatal Push, but he did not spin into a Fatal Push. And that made me sad. He got rid of our, thing. Anyways, we can send this St. Elenda back to his hands. We can't really do anything with this Rex Sage, so we're just chilling. Do we need to make a... Do we want to make a thing so we can flash in Brazen Borrower end of his turn? I think so. He could pump the Avatar. I will trade it out. Oh, I'm sorry. He doesn't pump it, but he can give it Death Touch to trade out. And now he's just hard casting St. Elenda. We're going to flash in a Brazen Borrower. Play the Wombo combo stuff, so not playing ranked makes it easier to just scoop rather than having to play on a low percentage game. I gotcha. What's your a Wombo combo of choice in Timeless? So I mean, we don't even care about Sorin anymore. We got Shrek here. We're going to concede, chat. We are not doing well. We are 1-2. Chat, the decks tonight are not good ones. The decks tonight are not good ones. But that's okay. What time is it? It's almost 11. I have to shower before bed. All right, let's do one more match. We'll at least get 4 rounds in. Spy and Belcher. All right, good choice. Yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna say. Spy and Belcher are quite a nuisance in Timeless, at least, especially with Chrome Mox and all that. Okay, chat, look at this hand. We got our plan A and our plan B. What more could you want? And it's on curve. Oh my gosh. We're trying our best. Ooh, Tamio Inquisitive Student, chat. That's like a real card. Ooh, Edgewall Innkeeper strip, though. There was a... Chat, there was something I wanted to try. Was it Tezzeret? It might have been... Oh, it's just on Wizards? Mox Amber Wizards. Is he playing Jeskai Ascendancy? Probably. Probably, chat. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. We might just bounce it back to his hands. No, let's dock first, and then we'll pass. No sense in attacking as he plus Tam. But we can bounce it back and then just play this for 1. Opponent is iterationing. We do find a land. Okay, so let's bounce this back to his hands. And then we'll play Red Source. We'll jam Scalding, draw a card. We are on curve to kill, which is good. We're doing great so far, chat. Opponent might play, I mean, if a lot of... Yeah, Omnitel. Omnitel's a good one. Popular, too, for sure. But I kind of like that it's popular. I'm sorry, hold on. What are we doing here, chat? Let's throw second Innkeeper. And then we'll flash, or I'm sorry, shock that in. We'll play that. And then... I mean... I guess we can swing all, because he's not really doing anything. It'll take 1. Next turn, hopefully we don't die, but we can play Possibility Storm. And then... we'll see how much he sort of combos off here for. The good news is, he's going to take quite a bit off of Scalding Viper. But, yeah. Ah, he's playing this town ain't big enough. Gotcha. Do I do all my content on Arena? Yeah. I play other games, like, personally, but, it's just Arena for stream. At least at the moment. But, like I said, this stream isn't, or at least it wasn't at a time. I enjoy streaming. But I started stream because I'm a writer for MTGA Zone, which I actually got through the Eternal Discord. Some guys told me that they were looking for someone, and I ended up getting this slot. But it's mostly just for Arena content only. I don't write about Modern or anything like that, so no MTGO. Oh, yeah. That answers your question. Back in the day, we used to play X-Mage. That's where we used to play X-Mage and Cockatrice. Those are the... Did you guys play these? Do you ever play X-Mage? Oh god, look at this. This brings back memories. This was a free client with a rules engine like Arena and MTGO, so you didn't have to do all the stuff manually. But boy, did it look rough. Are we dead yet? We're pretty close. And then before that, I played Cockatrice. Yeah. I think it's a little easier when you come from paper. I played paper for I don't know, 12 years. I started playing Magic when I was like 12. Before I switched to Arena, I used to go to F&M and like, that's all we did. If we couldn't like go to a friend's house to play, we would link up through Skype and duel each other on cockatrice. But it was so annoying. That's why I switched to X-Mage. But X-Mage was always down and doing annoying things. Alright. Are we gonna die here? I mean, there's a good chance. This possibility Sporm's gonna just spin him into random stuff. Expressive iteration. Yeah. 80%. Some weird. Yeah. If you start talking to me about like layers are something I've never delved into. That's like a whole animal. Like the whole thing they just changed in Modern, where if you like have an Urza Saga out and it already has a thing on it, and then you get Blood Moon, it just keeps its ability instead of turning into a mountain and dying. Because the layers, I don't know, they do also. Now, chat, do we hope he spins into a different instant? Or is he going to hit another this town ain't big enough? Of course he hits another one. That's the worst, chat. Actually, there is a chance. Well, no, he's going to kill us. Has he even activated Vivi yet? I don't think so. Yeah, that's the stuff you're talking about. Yeah. It gets a little wild. Alright, chat. I am getting very sleepy, I'm not gonna lie. But tomorrow's Friday. Opponent is... Well, he already went to attacks. And he already plussed Tam instead of... whatever. But like I said, there's a good chance he only has to cast 4 more spells. He only has 2 cards in hand, but Thunder Trap Trainer actually doesn't. Okay, we're doing okay. Oh, he double Thunder Trap. Never mind. We're probably just dead here, chat. Iteration. He has what, 5 mana open? Oh, and then he's gonna Helix combo us? Okay. You got me, Super Chief. Wow, I don't know why I didn't even think about people playing, Is this count as a mana ability? Yeah. It does, chat. That's no fun. We can't box every that. We can bring it in for like Tabio and stuff, but... Let's bring in Magebane Lizard. I guess Ret Sage isn't the worst. We didn't cut the docks. We didn't cut the Terras. Terra has done absolutely nothing. I thought she'd be... Maybe because we're only playing 2, but I thought she'd be better. I don't really want to cut a Possibility Storm. Let's cut a Fable. No, thank you. Sure. Magebane Lizard will hopefully actually put in some work here. I'm hoping. Chat, I'm kind of digging the music. Tamio is Tamio. Player Magebane Lizard. I freaking love Magebane Lizard. Rona is hot. Second Mage Bane Lizard, chat. Oh my gosh. Do we love it? We love it. No attacks. I hope they try and storm off. I really hope so, chat. Is opponent just trying to try and flip Tam here? I think so. We're going to have to get this Love Struck Beast up and going. Oxamber. What's the game plan here? Does not continue on. So let's in cheaper. We're just trying to find our next lands. We will play this on red and Love Struck Beast. Surprised he didn't 2-mana draw. Find another Possibility Storm. Just to flip Tam. He's gonna bounce one sink. Or one lizard with a sink. Oh, he hit our guy. He's gonna draw this card. Oh yeah. But we'll be back on Sunday after. This is our last match for this evening. We'll be back on Sunday. Not sure what we're gonna play. I do want to take another look at the Doc Arlick list that we were jamming on Monday. I kind of want to play the mill enchantment that lets you cast something with CMC 2 or less from your hand, and then it mills 4, and then you can flash it back. So I think playing that and then casting Esper Origins, Seasonal Mage, infinite mana, and then he's gotta have something in hand to kill us with. Chat, we had double Magebane Lizard, didn't even matter. Didn't even matter, chat. But damn. So to recap, tonight the decks were interesting, but all rather bad. They did not perform very well, and you know what? Sometimes that happens. Skredless Red featuring K Commands was, I don't know. It just felt awkward. We played like Merfolk and Life Gain, and like the nerfs to Shanty and Discharge really hurt. Koth actually felt really good, as did Stormbreath Dragon. I like that. I think main deck Anger of Gods is good. The package, like this little energy package, felt kind of sweet, but I don't know. It just wasn't enough. We didn't go toe-to-toe. You're better off just playing Splashing Black and playing a better mid-range. What's going on here? Mid-range deck. But it was interesting, nonetheless. K-Command's just good in general, so I thought it would add some power, but kind of went bleh. Monument Twister was... How did we do in that? We went 4 and 5, which is bad, but it certainly was a lot of fun. Based this off an old Modern deck. But these two together is just so funny. You can just like discard a land for 2 mana and deal 5 damage to an opponent. We got to meld Titania. That was pretty sweet. Chalice of Void probably has no reason to be in this deck, especially when we're trying to loop Groundskeeper, Living Twister, but I don't know. It was cool. It was definitely something very different from what we usually play. So I had a lot of fun playing that one nonetheless. And then this deck, I'm on an Arlock kick right now, but Arlach sucked. And you're really just, I mean, you're just better off playing Lucky Clover, I think. And then, like, making the most. You probably don't even need Terra. Terra did nothing. We spent Mythic cards on her, but we didn't need her. But I think in general, like, the green-red version, this is a Pioneer version. But the green-red version is probably just better, right? It still plays the same thing, right? You're trying to enter the infinite, Bobo, Stonecoil Serpent. But you take out the blue, you play Beanstalk, so you can ramp. If you have Lucky Clover, you can ramp with Rosethorn Acolyte as a ritual. And then you also get to play, like, Volcanic Spite and Valakut Awakening, because the mana base is easier, so that you can, like, shuffle Bobo and enter back into your deck in case you draw them. This is Pioneer, so I would actually be interested to see if you could put, like, that in a Shifting Woodland shell as a backup. I mean, honestly, technically, it would get you off one turn faster if you could make that happen, because you could, if you have 5 mana, you could Shifting with 4 of it and then cast, like, the token part of Lovestruck Beast and go off from there with the other mana. So you'd go off on turn 5 instead of turn 6, if we're not counting ramp. But it might be tricky to incorporate that, because then you have to play, you can't play other sorceries. You'd have to play all instant speed, so no Faithless Looting, no Malevolent Rumble, or any of that jazz. But spicy, could be spicy, chat. But yeah, the deck was bad. I do not recommend spending your wild cards to build something like this. If you're going to, play the other one I just showed. But anywho, we will be back Sunday, hopefully. I am looking to brew maybe some Tezzerator now that we have Battle at the Bridge. And I want to try Golbez in this shell too, because I think this could be fun. But we might do that, and if not, we always have some random other jank to play, so we'll find something. But anywho, thank you for sticking around and watching me lose for 3 hours. I promise it's not always like this. It's only like this like 99% of the time. That other 1%, super sick. Great content. But anywho, I hope you guys have a good Thursday, rest of your Thursday evening. And like I said, I'll be back on Sunday, so I hope you enjoy your weekend. If you're in the South like I am, please stay cool, stay out of the heat. It's been freaking insane. I was outside for 3 hours. It was 97 out. Wanted to die. But I will catch you guys in the next one. And of course, all these deck lists are on Moxfield. They're on Twitter, and the VOD will be posted later this evening if you want to go backtrack in case you missed some gameplay. But anyways, thank you for stopping by. Thank you to everyone who followed and subscribed. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye!